What is going on to the world of YouTube? Okay, I am Kendrick Avant, and I am your agent of gratitude. And what I do is I go live with my gratitude journal every single day. But the only way to catch me live every single day is to join my Facebook group, facebook.com/agency/agency of gratitude. And on the agency of gratitude, I, Kendrick Avant, show you how to do things like this. Oh. The If You Can't Get Better, Be Better Gratitude Journal. And inside of here, I have all types of wellness tips, all types of strategies, everything that I feel like you can use that I have personally used to improve my perspective. I go live every day in this Facebook group and I show people how to do a gratitude journal. I'll read my entries to you because if you know me and you're going to start knowing me more, then you understand that there's a difference between being grateful and showing your gratitude. When you are grateful, you list what you're grateful for. You're happy that the sun is shining. You're grateful that your kids are healthy. You are so ecstatic that your spouse has cooked, the house is clean, the car works, all of that good stuff. But the difference between grateful and gratitude is the all-important why statement. You've got to have that why statement to tie what you're grateful for to the emotion you're feeling right now. You see, the whole power in a gratitude journal is that you keep a running record of everything going good in your life. Everything going good. At least 3, because at this point I'm 3 years into it and I know I'm not tracking everything that goes good in my life. But for years now, I always have 3. And it's very important that you have that why statement because that ties what you're grateful for to the emotions that you have. So when you read it again next week, when you see it again tomorrow, as you keep this going and as you get into the habit of this exercise, tracking and recording your gratitudes, your whole perspective begins to change. I'm disabled. I have primary progressive multiple sclerosis. I have spondylosis, which is a disease of the back. I have ulcerative colitis. It's a chronic illness of my stomach. All of that causes chronic pains and chronic inflammations. There is a plethora of symptoms that I go through. But man, I get so lost and I get so stuck and I get so focused on everything going good for me. I'm nowhere near I used to be in terms of depression. I'm nowhere where I used to be in terms of anger. My patience is so much higher. I communicate with the queen and with the kids better. Everything has changed because now I'm always present. I'm always paying attention. I am always trying to find the gratitudes in my life. I take what I'm grateful for and I tie it to why I am grateful. That's it. You got to tie those two together. What you're grateful for and tie it to the all-important why you are grateful. You don't need my book. If you can't get better, be better to do your gratitude journal. All you need is a spiral. All you need is paper. You need a napkin. I started this entire process with a podcast way back in 2018. I didn't keep that going. I've tried doing different audio recordings. I didn't keep those going. I've tried a spiral before. I've lost that. And since this way, writing it down, man, it just makes what you're good, what you appreciate, boom, it puts it all right there. So the more you see that, you're able to get things done. You don't need a chronic illness to be better with how you think. The more you see what you're grateful for, the more you record why you are grateful, the more you see and the more you have to record. and the more you have to write it down, and then the more you see, and the process just explodes and makes everything different. I'm Kendrick Avant, and I'm telling you that's how a gratitude journal has changed my life, and I know it can help yours. Today I'm starting off week number 8 with my Facebook group. And I've told you the Facebook group can be found at facebook.com/agency/agency of gratitude. And you catch me doing this every day. It's nowhere near as long every day. Usually it's 4 to 5 minutes, and I'm telling you my gratitudes, and I'm explaining to you how you can get things going. Today, doing it with YouTube, and we're starting off week number 8. This is day number 50. 50 days in a row I've been doing this with the group. I have an online gratitude journal at allthingsonelove where I'm on day 289 days in a row there. I got my own personal things going where I'm somewhere between this most recent one I have not lost or messed up in over a year. So let's get into it. Now I'm telling people in week number 8 of the gratitude journal, if you can't get better, be better. The advice I'm giving you is to watch your social media feeds. As a matter of fact, I can read some of this to you. Last week, we determined how to control the amount of energy and information that the news can give you. This week, your gratitudes continue growing by examining your social media feeds. Whether it is the big 3 of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or the smaller apps like Reddit, LinkedIn, your MS Health Line. Oh, are y'all on Clubhouse? That is like my number 1 social app right now. Let me get back to it. Controlling the energy of your social media is instrumental with your gratitudes. You want relevant, positive, authentic information from your family, friends, and the timeline, just like you demand of your current events and with the news. To do this every day this week, be grateful for the opportunity. This is going to be big. Grateful for the opportunity to remove, ban, and hush those negative influences. When you see that particular person's or that particular group's, that particular hashtag, do something about it. That is your gratitude. You'll start seeing more posts from a wider audience, an audience that aligns with your journal and improvements. Conversations you engage with on social media can be beneficial. You can create new relationships, new friendships, open doors. All of that recycles and becomes part of your gratitude journal. More of what you see, more of what you do, more of what you feel. As a matter of fact, I even give you clips from my March 6th, 2020 entry. March 6th, I'm about to cry because my mother surprised me and sent me a brand new motorized Zinger mobility chair. Wow. Thank you, Mom, for saving my struggles and moving me around the house. On March 6th, I was grateful because it was Friday and little things count too. I'm off work on Fridays. Yo, that's when the pandemic first hit. I was a substitute teacher. So heck yeah, I was happy to be off on a Friday. The last thing I was grateful for on March 6, 2020. I'm grateful my daughter cooked dinner last night and it was so good. That helped me get into bed and it made it easier to heal from a bad back after I had fallen. I put the why statement. I don't remember what she cooked, but that's what I remember. She cooked. I can look right at it and think of how that made me feel. You see the smile across my face. That's the power of a gratitude journal. What you're grateful for and why you are grateful. What and why. So today is Thursday, July 29th. It is our first day back from Ecuador, and I'm doing this partly because the changes that I feel in my body in Ecuador versus Houston, Texas, I can write a book about it. The closer we got to Houston. Of course, stresses, anxiety, things like that are going to come to you. But the closer we got to Houston, the more symptoms from multiple sclerosis that came back. Example, yo man, right now, one of my feet is at a level 5, gotta be a level 5 pain with the neurosis. Neurosis is it's a nerve damage. Look man, I've tried baclofen, I've tried codeine, Percocet. I mean, like they've given me everything for that back when I was on medication, and that nerve pain nowhere around it, man. It kicks your booty. And I'll be quiet about that. Let me get into these gratitudes. We are back from Ecuador, and that pain is back. We are back from Ecuador, and I have stomach illnesses and certain stomach pains that are back. We're back from Ecuador, and check this out. Look at this. See this beautiful complexion on your boy? Beautiful bronze complexion. I'm one of the people, tribes people. And then, put that back down. Yeah, man. It's I prefer this look. I prefer this look today. Either way, man. We're back from Ecuador, and I have a lot of pains that are back, different illnesses, different things like that that are kicking ass. You come back, and it's an entire different level of stress. I know people that live in Ecuador have bills and food issues. I know people in Ecuador, no matter how close you are to a beach, there are basic things you are hurting for, you are wanting, you are needing. But yo, man, I'm back from Ecuador, and it's like immediately the conversations are different. I mean, immediately the conversations are about cars not working. Shit, Ecuador, catching a taxi everywhere. Immediately back here, I'm hearing about certain bills that just come with your rent in Ecuador. I'm here, and you hear conversations about healthcare. Got to get to a doctor. In Ecuador, I didn't have this shit. Like I was rocking and rolling. I was ready to keep moving and doing things, checking the job. So instead of doing 3 gratitudes with my Facebook group, I'm here on YouTube, and I'm here with the pre-recording that will go to YouTube, that will go to the Facebook group, that will go to Instagram. To anybody that wants to hear, man, the differences between Ecuador and America are shocking. I mean, I'm here, it's 105 degrees today in Houston. Yo, Ecuador, I think it was high 70s, maybe 81, and people are still on the beach. And it's like that pretty much all year in Ecuador, from 70 to 90 year round. They made all the temperature sensitivity I go through personally a whole different view. And I woke up overlooking the beach, the Pacific Ocean, every single morning in a condo. We rented it right above a hotel. Talking about 14, maybe 1,500 a month for a 3-2 condo, overlooking the hotel with a fly ass pool that overlooks the same Pacific Ocean. 1,500 a month, dog. That feeling, that comfort. No need to even run the AC because you just leave the doors open. No flies coming in and out the crib, man. We ate outside so many times. I was shocked by I couldn't believe that. No flies? Yo, I'm down south, baby. We barbecue all day, all the time. I just had a discussion with my daughter about her graduation, who she wants to grill, and shout out to my homie, Big Ace. Yo, man, we know there's gonna be flies and shit like that. No mosquitoes in Ecuador. I mean, the amount of comfort, the ease of living, the cost of living is just ridiculous. We gotta go to the grocery store today to get these fresh fruits and veggies. Got my pescatarian. In order for me to do better, I gotta eat right. The differences in the food, man, are shocking. family of 5, all your fresh feet, all your fresh fruit, vegetables, your meat, talking about maybe 50 a week. Yo, man, that's like a quarter of what we pay currently. Like a quarter. And I don't even eat meat, man. I'm a pescatarian. I eat fish, and we do fish for me maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And big differences. Big differences. So I took my gratitude journal so serious today that I'm just going to do a pre-recording and release this everywhere. If you ever want to catch me and how Kendrick Avant, the agent of gratitude, does this, you can follow me on Facebook. You can catch me on Instagram, where I am Agent of Gratitude. You can catch me at the Facebook I told you about, facebook.com, the Agency of Gratitude. Look, you can catch me on YouTube when you look up All Things One Love. You can catch me on Clubhouse. I am Kendrick Avant. I just go by my name. But what I tell people about and what I talk to people about and what I am showing, the reason why you are listening to this long video is because a life of gratitude starts with you. Despite your disabilities, handicaps, limitations, we all got issues, man. And if you focus on what you are grateful for and why, the smile is authentic, the energy rises, your level of commitment, things get attracted to you. Putting this out there, man, I am moving to Ecuador. I gotta get back there because I felt so much better. That's where I'm just supposed to be. Home is here. There is a house in Houston, but my home is Ecuador. I want to get back. Get into this. So today I did 7 gratitudes. My first gratitude today. My first gratitude. I am grateful for my computer here at the house because I'm using that to build my businesses. The Agency of Gratitude will be my speaking business for schools and for companies. Number 2, I am grateful I can drink tap water again. I dehydrated myself on purpose quite a few days in Ecuador because you're in the wheelchair, you don't want to be stopping for the restroom and everything. I'm used to 100 ounces of water a day. I was down to maybe 12, maybe 16 ounces a day in Ecuador because I didn't want to be going to the restroom. Either way. So that caused all type of problems and issues. In my gratitude journal, that hurt, and now I can drink all the water I want. Yo, we can't even brush. Look, whenever you brush your teeth, you got to use bottled water. Whenever the queen cooks, bottled water. See, that was one of the that's what I'm talking about right there. As much as I want to go back to Ecuador, and I'm going to get back. Your boy's going to get back. I'm grateful that the water is just right there. I can drink it. We can use it. We can cook with it. You can brush your teeth. Because it was so many times in Ecuador, we had to get used to always keeping bottled water around just to even brush your teeth. Because cooking, all that comes out the bottled water. Here we go. Number 3. I'm grateful I can use men's soap. My soap. I do not like sharing soap. I do not like conserving soap. Shit, I soaked up and I feel super clean today. Woke up dry under my arms. There was no light must. Like, yo, I'm grateful for that. I feel better, smell better. I'm going to do better today. All that goes together. Gratitude number 4 today. I'm giving y'all 7. My beer, my vodka. I put those 2 together. I'm not going to cheat. Try to be easy with it, separate them. What you can do. I did it all the time, but not this time. My beer, my vodka. It was serviceable, and I didn't get any hangovers in Ecuador. But the flavor was nowhere near as good. That Carbot craft beer, Tito's vodka. The queen has her favorite wines and better champagnes. Way better to get with. Way better. Number 5, the toilet stool. Dog. I really do put stuff like that, man. Dog. I missed that. Using the restroom got way easier since I have the toilet stool again. Number two, of course, is going to be easier, but even number one is easier when you have a toilet stool and you're dealing with ulcerative colitis and all these, you know. Number six, be careful with this. Let me just show y'all. Number six, un guanto de cannabis. Un guanto de cannabis. Un guanto de cannabis. Un guanto de cannabis. The neurosis in my feet, I told you about earlier, it's like a level 5 on my left foot, and it really is hurting. I mean, it's hurting. The neurosis in my foot on that left side is a 5. My right foot is a 1, might be a 0. And that is all because I got this unguante de cannabis. And this, all it is a cannabis extract and vegetable fats. Yo, man, I got this in the Ecuador shopping mall at the kiosk. We were at the Mall de Pacifico. Manta, I'm coming home. I promise you I'm coming home to Manta. But this right here, we got it $3 in Ecuador. I've taken, I don't know how many different medications I've taken for the neurosis. And it doesn't help it at all, man. It doesn't help it at all, man. But this, for $3 freaking. I mean, they got a doctor telling me that they want me to do Ocrevus. Ocrevus is $50,000 a shot, and that's supposed to help out with your chronic pains and inflammations and everything else associated with multiple sclerosis. $50,000 a shot, man. Shit, no, I ain't got that kind of change. $3. I've gone all the way to Colorado and done the different cannabis shops and everything else to get patches and cannabis and everything else. It did not stop the neurosis, man. I could start crying to y'all right now. That's an affirmation of why we're going back. Yes, I put that in there, man. That's an affirmation of why we are going back. I write all this stuff. When I come back to this next week and I see this again, number 7, my last one, Manta. This is my piece of Ecuador. He'll be posted right next to my laboratory equipment. My lab is my new name for the workspace in my bedroom, where I'm going to start creating potions, concoctions of all types of passion, purpose, and perspective. Basically, my doggone way back. Laugh my ass off. And this is Manta. It is a pipe. I will not be smoking out of it. I'm very sure you're not supposed to smoke out of it. But yo, man, that's it. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I am Kendrick Avant, the agent of gratitude. And what I do is sell gratitude journals designed specifically for people who have a chronic illness. I design gratitude journals specifically for companies, for businesses, because I can get in front of your people, your employees, your audience, and I can in 5 or 10 minutes show people how a gratitude journal affects them in the workplace, affects them in parenting, affects them in their business relationships. This is what I do. I am your gratitude. I am not your gratitude. I am Kendrick Avant, your agent of gratitude. I salute.